Now the question says a particle of mass 50 kg is shot vertically upwards with a velocity of 100 meter per second. So in this part they have given you the mass and the initial velocity of the particle. And one more thing, it is being shot vertically upward. Particle is moving vertically upward, so that means there must be retardation in it. After 5 seconds, the projectile explodes into two fragments. Now, after 5 seconds, the projectile is exploding. So, first of all, we will find what will be the velocity of the projectile when it explodes. So, here, initial velocity is 100. As the particle is moving in the upward direction, so it will be having retardation, and that will be equal to negative 9.8. So retardation negative, and time is 5 seconds. So from here, first of all, we will find what will be the velocity when it explodes. So v is equal to u plus at. So here u is 100, a is negative 9.8, time is 5. So we are getting v is equal to 100 plus minus minus, this will give you 49. So v is equal to 51 meter per second. So this is the velocity when it explodes. So we can see it like this. The particle was moving in the upward direction. Here the mass of the particle is given to you. Mass of this particle is 50 kg, right? And when it explodes, at that time its velocity is 51. Remember, we need the velocity when it exploded. So when it exploded after 5 seconds, so velocity is 51. Now it breaks into two small fragments. Now the question says, into two fragments, one of which is of mass 20 kg. So one fragment is having mass of 20 kg. Mass of 20 kg. And that travels vertically up with a velocity of 150, and it is traveling up with the velocity of 150. What will be the velocity of the other fragment? Now let us consider this other fragment. Now see here, initially mass was 50 kg. After explosion, one particle is of 20, so the other one will be of 30, and we need to find its velocity. Now using the law of conservation of momentum, so we have momentum before the explosion will be equal to momentum after the explosion. Now substituting the values in this one, before the explosion mass was 50, and at the time of explosion velocity was 51. For the first particle, you can see mass is 20 and velocity is 150. So 20 into 150. For the second particle, mass is 30 and velocity is to be calculated. Clear? Now let's solve this equation. So this will give us 2520. This will make it 3000 plus 30 times V2. If you subtract it here, minus 450 is equal to 30 times V2. So V2 is equal to minus 450 upon 30. It's minus 15. Now here we have got velocity of the second particle minus 15. So magnitude is 15 and negative sign shows that it is moving in the downward direction. Downwards. See here, we have considered particle was shot up. So moving in the upward direction, we have considered velocity to be positive. See, 51 positive. The other first particle was also moving in the upward direction, so we have considered the velocity positive. Now for the second particle, we have got velocity negative, so that means it is moving in the downward direction. Hope this question is clear to you now.